Hey, I'm Eric. I'm a software engineer here at WorkOS, and I'm on the AuthKit team.
Eric, what are you most excited about what we launched today?
Well, probably the thing I worked on, the uh,
Of
the
course.
the Stripe billing integration, where we're gonna send seat counts to Stripe for your organizations. Yeah,
Nice. Now, I know last year we introduced Stripe Entitlements.
that's right. Yeah.
What is the difference between like Stripe Entitlements and our new billing integration, and where might someone use each?
Yeah, so Stripe entitlements is like product features that your customers have access to via some plan in Stripe. So when you set up entitlements with us, your access tokens will start getting those entitlements in them, so you can switch your UI or logic uh, based on that. This is kind of going the other way. So in that one, we're pulling data from Stripe
Okay.
into WorkOS, and now we're going to start pushing data from WorkOS into Stripe about the number of users each organization has. So you'd want to use that if you were saying that my customers have to pay $2 per month per user.
Got it.
Oh.
Got it. Now, with all of these like AI startups, it sounds like that is a very important way to manage billing for like like seat-based billing.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. Seat-based billing. That's exactly what it is.
Nice, nice, nice.
Yeah.
Um, I'm curious, like, what are we seeing? Obviously, we have a lot of AI customers. What are we seeing in terms of like the way that they're charging for their services, their applications, et cetera? And has it kind of changed from the previous like SaaS era?
Um, yeah, I don't actually know a whole lot about what our customers are doing right now. This is a pretty early prototype. We're like exploring
Yeah.
what customers are going to ask us for. So right now it's fairly simple, but like at least I've seen, and actually having done this work myself at previous companies for billing, it's moving towards like some action that a user is taking,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
stuff like that.
Interesting. Now, does this work? So, if someone's using WorkOS AuthKit for their AI application, does this work across like both SSO and kind of that like consumer
You have to
based
be
system?
using user management.
Okay.
So you've got to have your users in WorkOS, like you see them on the users page and the organizations page. That's how it works. It's by the org membership. So if you were
Okay.
just using SSO, no, it wouldn't.
So, with this new billing service, what's the way that it's managed so that you like actually count specific accounts to billing?
Yeah, so you have to associate your WorkOS organizations with a Stripe customer. So we generally imagine you probably do this as part of your own application logic. You're going to create both a WorkOS organization and a Stripe customer, and then you're going to tell WorkOS what the ID of the Stripe customer is, and then after that, we start keeping it in sync, sending
Nice.
that active organization membership count through every time it changes. So if a user gets added to an organization, we send an updated count, removed, send an updated count. And then we're just sending all that information to Stripe. And then on Stripe side, you can go build whatever way you would like to bill your customers you can.
Nice.
So there's very little configuration in WorkOS aside from getting the initial setup. The idea is that you go and use the product you already have, Stripe billing, to do that.
I love that. I love that. Are there new APIs that people are going to need to utilize billing on our side, or is it like fairly hands off?
No new APIs. I mean, it might be something people aren't using because previously you would use the API to set the Stripe customer ID for entitlements. So, if you weren't already doing that, that's something you'll have to add, but it's just like an update to the organization record through the
Nice.
organization API. Yeah.
Nice. So, on a personal level, what are some of the things that you're most excited about using AI for? Obviously, it's all the rage right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I haven't done this yet, but I've wanted to set up like, you know, my own like reg system with like personal notes and stuff. I've always wanted like everything I've ever bookmarked and read to
Yes.
find later. I'm not the only one, but I can never find anything that's like, what's that article I read 3 years ago about something?